The volcanic biome is a dangerous place, home to 2 active volcanoes, the original 3 wyvern variants, and the Magmasaurs. In this video we are going to be going through all the points of interest, best resource locations, and all creature spawn locations within the volcanic biome. So let's get straight into the video. First one we are going to be looking at are the Magmasaur nest locations. So there are 2 caves. First cave is located at 23.1 latitude, 63.7 longitude. That is a location on the map. Right next to the opening of the wyvern pit towards the water. And if we just go in here, this is the Magmasaur nests in here. You can see there are eggs there. The second cave actually has 2 entrances. This one is located at 19.1 latitude, 67.5 longitude. It's our location on the map. We are right by the edge of the water here. If you just go over to the left here, that is the other entrance right there. So we just go inside. And here we are, the Magmasaur nests. Next point of interest is going to be the Wyvern Trench, where you can find all 3 wyvern variants and their nests and eggs. It is located at 32.4 latitude, 64.6 longitude. There are many ways to fly into this. This is the main one where I come into first because it's quite easy to see if there's any nests in this area. If you look straight down, you can see there's one there and one behind here. And then you just fly further down here and you will see nests scattered throughout. So I'm calling this the Mantis and Dung Beetle cave, just because they do spawn here quite often, and it's got resources in also. 2 entrances. This entrance is located at 29.3 latitude, 61.3 longitude. It's location on the map. We're right next to the Wyvern Trench, just down here. And if we go inside, I have lit it up with some tech gens and lampposts because it is extremely dark in here, but you can see what we got in this cave. Some mantis there, dung beetles. There is also a bit of oil, obsidian and crystal in this cave. As you can see, this is a oil rock here. So there's a few of these around here. There's the obsidian there, which you get metal off also. Bit more oil and some crystal behind here, and lots of obsidian. So it's a great place to come if you're looking for any of these to tame, kill for polymer, chitin, and any of the resources in this cave. The Zaunaloa Depths cave entrance can be found at 28.6 latitude, 71.2 longitude. That is our location on the map. If we just go up from here, that is where we are located. Just in this cliff formation here. And the cave is just down there underneath it, right next to this river that goes through to land from the ocean. This is where you'll find the artifact of the immune, which is needed for the beta difficulty Dinopithecus King boss fight. First resource we will be looking at is going to be sulfur. So there is only one location for sulfur in the volcanic biome. They are a bit spread out, but we'll be looking at all the clusters together. Starting point, which is best to come, and probably the safest area if you only need a bit, is 24.5 latitude, 62.1 longitude. We're by the edge of the water, right near the entrance of the Wyvern Trench. Obviously the wyverns don't tend to spawn out here, so this is quite a nice location to come down for sulfur. There's sulfur there on the left, and sulfur on the right side. But say if you wanted more, it all does spawn in the Wyvern Trench, and some in the artifact cave. But if you go further down here, there's some more down there on the right. Bit more further down, Bronto having a bath. There's more here on the right, and some on the left. Next resource we are looking at is obsidian. First obsidian location we are going to be looking at is in exactly the same location as the starting point for the sulfur. We are at 24.5 latitude, 62.1 longitude. Location on the map, we are once again at the entrance of the Wyvern Trench. So if you look around here, there is a lot of obsidian. Those black rocks down there, more down there, loads more over here, and loads there. If you just follow through here into the Wyvern Trench, you can see there's obsidian just scattered everywhere. It's literally everywhere. You probably wouldn't need to go anywhere else ever again, but Yeah, you probably have to kill a few wyverns to get to this obsidian down here. There's just more scattered through here as well. So this is definitely the safest obsidian location in this biome. We were at 35.1 latitude, 71.6 longitude. So our location on the map, we are in the oil fields, I like to call them. And you can see there's obsidian down there. Just over here, there is some more there. Go around here, there's more down there. And over here. Second obsidian location is going to be 27.3 latitude, 65.6 longitude. As our location on the map, we're directly in between the two volcanoes here, right next to this lava river running through. There's quite a decent amount of obsidian here. As you can see, it is more friendly than trying to farm obsidian next to wyverns. There's some on that side of the lava, and there's quite a bit down here and here. Next resource is going to be oil. So here's the first oil location I would like to talk about. We are at 34.0 latitude, 70.4 longitude. That is our location on the map. We're at the base of the mountains here in this oil field. So what you're looking for are these red crystal looking rocks that stick out. However, you're not looking to farm those rocks. You're looking for these mud coloured pointy ones that surround these red crystals, because these all will drop you oil. All of them will give you oil for the most part. There is a couple that look like that and they don't actually give you anything. You can't even farm them, but you know, our standard ARK, isn't it? You can see that you can farm most of these for oil. So these red crystal rocks are everywhere. They're just there to tell you that you're in the right place, really. You can see just moving towards the edge of the water here into the more concentrated oil field. There is a lot more around here, and if you just go down here, we can farm these too. There you go. Of course, in this area you will also find these shiny black rocks, which also give oil. It is time to talk about the gold of the ARK, and that is the metal locations. First location I have picked is at 33.4 latitude, 67.0 longitude. It's our location on the map. We're at the far entrance of the Wyvern Scar this time, right next to the red obelisk. You can see there's 3 clusters of metal rocks here. If you just go near to the Wyvern trench, this is quite safe. They don't normally spawn out here. Yeah, there's quite a few gold nodes here. The best place for metal in terms of quantity is the Wyvern trench, but of course it's going to be very hard to farm it. 30.7 latitude, 60.2 longitude are the coordinates for this big cluster here. Well, just above the Wyvern trench here. Then you can see there's a massive cluster of metal rocks here, just below us. And if we follow the trench towards the north, from here you will see there's more on the left there, more on the right down there. If we go further through here, there's a big cluster here on the left. Just a quick one here, we got 28.6 latitude, 71.6 longitude. There's our location on the map. We are right above the fat cave here, and there's a few good rich metal nodes up above it. Just another quick location here. 30.4 latitude, 68.1 longitude. It is located underneath this archway from the lava river flowing down in between both mountains. As you can see, there's our location on the map. Underneath here there's about 10 metal rocks in here. Next resource is going to be crystal. First location is located at 28.3 latitude, 67.1 longitude. We were here earlier in the video with one of the metal locations. I'm on the opposite side of the archway from where I showed it there. That's our location on the map, and in between the two volcanoes. If we just go down here, there's a load of crystal down there. If we go over the top of the archway though, you can see more there on the left and up on that path. More down there. More below me there, and if you keep following the lava down here, you can see there's more on the right there, more on the left, loads more up there. Second crystal location is going to be at 22.9 latitude, 68.7 longitude. That's our location on the map, right at the top of the volcano here. If you see over here, there is some more on the right of this Lion King looking rock. And then if you go back over to these ones here, you can see there's loads on the path below, just there and over here. Next resource is going to be black pearls. This location is at 28.1 latitude, 75.1 longitude. location on the map, we are in this river running through, and that is the artifact cave right over there amongst those trees. So we're pretty close to that. If you go straight down here, you'll see there's a opening below which takes you down to about 6 or so black pearls. Starting off, we have the Allosaurus and their spawn locations. Not the most common dinos around the volcanic biome. The Armargasaurus are a very common spawn around the volcanic biome. Another very common spawn is the Ankylosaurus, and here are their spawn locations. The Araneo tends to inhabit the Wyvern Trench and the Zaunaloa artifact cave. Argentavis can spawn occasionally all around the volcanic biome. Arthroplueras can spawn all around the volcanic biome, however they are very common in the Wyvern Trench and the Zaunaloa artifact cave. The Basilisk, a very surprising yet pleasant addition to Lost Island. They are quite rare and they do spawn all around the volcanic biome. The Carno and their spawn locations. The Dimetrodon and their spawn locations. The Dimorphodon and their spawn locations. The Doedicurus is quite a common spawn in the volcanic biome. The Dung Beetle can be found quite commonly within the Wyvern Trench. The Gallimimus is surprisingly quite a common spawn. The Giga has a spawn right near the opening of the Wyvern Trench, right next to the ocean. I do believe this spawn was slightly altered since release. It's probably the most common spawn for Gigas that I've seen on the map. The Iguanodon, once again another surprisingly common spawn. The most common spawn for the Kentrosaurus is within the volcanic biome. Sadly for the Lystrosaurus, they spawn quite commonly in the volcanic biome. The Magmasaur will spawn all around the volcanoes, and of course we did showcase their nests earlier on in the video. The Mantis will spawn in and around the Wyvern Trench. It will also spawn in the resource Mantis cave that we showcased earlier in the video. The Megalania can spawn all around the volcanic biome. The Onyx only spawns within Zaunaloa Depths cave. The Parasaur once again is a very common spawn. The Scorpion and their spawn locations. Probably one of the most easier locations to find yourself a Purlovia. Quetzals once again will fly occasionally over the volcanic biome. The T-Rex and their spawn locations, not the most common of spawns in the volcanic biome. The Stegosaurus is once again another common herbivore that spawns. The Thorny Dragon will also commonly spawn here. All 3 original Wyvern variants will spawn within the Wyvern Trench. And last but not least is going to be the X-Rock Elemental. This will only spawn in the Zaunaloa Depths artifact cave. And that is going to be the end of the video. Hopefully it was helpful to you all. Please do feel free to let me know in the comments. And if you made it this far into the video, then please do feel free to like, comment and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out and it lets me know that you like the stuff. Next encyclopedia we have coming at you will be the ocean biome. So I will catch you all in the next video. Take care. Goodbye.